Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome to Morning Cup of Joy. I'm here with my beautiful friend, Isabel. Isabel, you're muted. But good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
We are going to have fun on this Thursday. So let me get us going with some music.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around. You can just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
Sure is.
Isn't it all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Cheers.
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 Morning, good morning, good morning. Isabel, I'm so glad you're here with me this morning.
Surprise you.
You did surprise me. It was a great surprise. I love it.
Thank you.
And I think everybody's going to love seeing you on here this morning. Morning, Rick, Deirdre. Yes, it is Thankful Thursday. And our Mama Hotto Bear, Kathy Caputo, is with us. And she says, as my Irish relatives would say, top of the morning to you, peas.
Hooray.
She's saying hello to you also, Isabel.
Hi, Kathleen.
And Catherine Kovacs is up and with us this morning. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, all.
And Crystal Nobles is with us on YouTube. And here comes Robert Dosa. Robert, it's so good to see you back on here again. We missed you for a while there, and now you're back. So we're so glad. So welcome, everybody. Share this out so other people can see that we're in here having fun and they can have fun too. Sometimes it takes a minute for people to find it. So if we share it, then there's more of a chance of them finding it. So let's go ahead and do our heart brain this morning. I woke up with a little bit of a sinus drainage, so I need this heart brain to clear that away and to tell my cells to start working perfectly. Good morning, Kathy Hand. So glad you're here also. All right, so hand on the heart. We're going to slow down the breathing. And then we're going to add in joy and love, compassion, empathy, all that good stuff. So let's take a moment to do that and then share our I am stories. I am trusting.
I am loved and I am loved.
I'm thankful for another day alive.
I am with divine energy.
I'm ready for whatever this day brings and the joy that I know I'm going to have.
I am blessed for one more day with our Mama PT Teri.
And I am peace.
I am peace.
And I'm so blessed to be here with you. Thank you. Thank you, Isabel, for having me in your home. And thank you for your hospitality and your love and coffee. Coffee. Oh, people are finding us. Good morning. Our Blue is here. Oh, are you snow-covered, Blue? I'm sure I can just envision that area. It's so beautiful anyway. I can just see it with all the snow covers on the trees and the lakes and the mountains. I'm sure it's just gorgeous right now.
Gorgeous, yes, but only to see through the window.
Isabel, you're not a snow person?
I don't miss it. Let's put it that way. I lived in New
Okay.
Jersey for 10 years and I love to see it, but not having to deal with it every day, driving on it and through it. No, thank you. Shoveling car. No, I don't miss that part. The beauty in the nature, like I think that's what it happens with Blue Jean. It must be gorgeous to enjoy it and embrace it that way, but not in a city, having to deal with all of that craziness. No.
Yeah, the traffic especially. I understand that. I've been there, done that.
No wonder I'm holding on to Florida.
That's right. We got it made down here with no snow. Hi, Christina is here. Good morning, Christina. I hope this means you're doing better and on the mend and feeling good. Christina says,
Hi,
Christina says, I am peace. Beautiful.
So
Brookie
it
is here. Our Vermonters are in the house. Good morning, Brookie.
Hi. Brookie.
And Blue is asking Rick, are you a pirate? Rick is a pirate. Arg. Rick's a beautiful, beautiful angel in my life. So glad you're here, Rick. And Deirdre says, I am a divine being of light. Yes, you are, Deirdre.
Yes. Hi, Deirdre. Love
Leo,
you.
Leo says, good morning, Peas. I am ready to rock and roll. Yes, yes, yes.
Hi. Yes. Yes, you are.
Oh.
You're going to be a star.
Kathy Hand says, I am a spark of the divine, shining a positive light for others. I am hopeful. I am love.
Awesome.
I love that. And Robert Dosa says, I am inspired.
Wow.
So Blue says, Isabel, you look beautiful. A little snow, not much over the toes. I will post a photo. I may get sick of snow someday and have to come visit with Brookie.
Thank you, Jean. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Yes, yes.
I don't know if Florida can handle the two Vermonters, though.
Yes, awesome.
They are
Let's
quite
do
the
it.
team.
Yes.
And Deirdre says, love you too, Isabel.
Oh, love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Christina says, I've been fortunate in getting a little better every day. Well, I
Thank
know
you.
you have a wonderful support system there, Christina. I know that your family is helping you and I know it's a hard time of year to be unable to move around freely. So I'm trusting that they've all got all the decorations done and anything that needed to be done for the holiday. I know they're taking care of you. And I'm very grateful to them for doing that. Jasmine is here.
Hi, Jasmine.
Says, I am loving and lovable. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Brookie, I am happy, healthy, and well. I am so grateful to be here. I am peace.
And so it is. Thank you.
Jasmine says, I am okay. And Leo says, thank you, Isabel, for my beads. They match the other bracelets on my wrist perfectly.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. That was a beautiful gift that you gave us at the land blessing, Isabel. And thank you for that.
Very welcome. I hope it sends you very good energy, all you need.
Yes. I love the chakra one with all the different colors and stones. That's really beautiful. Kathy Caputo says, I am always living in divine order. Amen.
Oh, amen.
And Blue
That's
says,
beautiful.
I am the light. Kathy could see Rick as a pirate in a previous life. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, as long as he's a fun-loving pirate. Brookie says, indeed, so nice to see both of you beautiful ladies this morning. Oh, thank you, Brookie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Julie Kiss is with us. And Julie says, I'm grateful that the doctor saw me yesterday and gave me medicine to feel better. Oh, well, I hope you'll be on the mend really soon, Julie. We're going to hold that intention for you, and you're in our prayers every day.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
Hope is here. Hi, Hope.
I hope.
Welcome, welcome, Hope, to our morning cup of joy this morning. It's always joyful when Hope comes in. And Hope says, I am internet challenged, but I'm happy to drop in and out, and I will hear what I am supposed to. Love to see you, Isabel.
Love to see you too. I would love to see you. That's what I mean. But love you here. Yes, that's what I mean. A big hug to Zaki. Zina. I always get Zina. I don't know. I have someone Zaki. Zina, our beautiful dancing Zina. I want to dance with him one time in my life, at least.
I know, right?
Yes, that's how I feel.
Leo says, I remember one angel reading from Teri when I was a mean pirate in a previous life.
Oh. Oh.
That's okay. You know, we take on different roles. That's the beauty of the contrast, isn't it? Because we might be cranky and mean in one life, and then in another life we'll be an angel. It's the experience of it all. It's rounding it out with knowledge of, you know, what the lesson is from living in this body. And then all of that merges into who we are. Just like in life, we have so many different experiences, and we need all of them. That's why I say we can't go back and erase anything, nor should we. We shouldn't erase any of that. It makes us who we are. We learn from those experiences. And if we go through something traumatic, if we go through a fire, then we understand it more. And that really hit home with me a couple of years ago when I was faced with breast cancer. And I sat with the angels and I'm going, all right, I don't understand what's going on here. Can you just help me understand this? Because I was doing everything positive in my life. I had changed a lot of things. I had just really, every day was a blessing. Every day I was sharing out love and light. And then I got hit with breast cancer and I'm going, I don't understand what that's all about. So they helped me to understand it. And it's like everything that I've gone through, I know it from the inside out. I know what it feels like when somebody gets that diagnosis of not just breast cancer, but any type of illness that you're hit with. And so it helps me to have more empathy. It helps me to have more compassion for others. And when we go through something, even like a broken bone, when we go through that experience, we understand the difficulty of, like Christina, being in a cast, not able to move freely and do the things that she normally would do. It's all of those things that help us to understand what others go through. And it doesn't even have to be a huge trauma. It can be, just a cold. And then we understand when somebody says, I don't feel well today. I just want to stay in bed and pull the covers up and sleep because my body needs to heal. We understand that more. So, Isabel, I don't know about you, if you've experienced that in your life, where when you've been through something, you really know what somebody else might be facing that's going through that.
Totally, I hear you. It's now I realize that my life was never a straight line, an easy one, and so many ways. And I played for many years the victim mode. And then when I started to wake up, I'm like, what? It's like, and you helped me a lot with this too. I was in a process, and that's why I discovered you. It helped me so much to understand. I have to be thankful and blessed for all I went through and the strugglings and the very hard times, because I always could, but I didn't know why I would, and some other people would be so cold about understand other people's pain and what they were going through, and how sometimes I would take it in so deeply too, because I related to and I could see and feel the pain that others were, because I went through all of that in my life. Especially emotional, with all kinds of things that and today I thank God for all of those experiences. And I have to thank you, Teri. You were a big mentor and a coach on that, because of course we have our moments, but you helped me to cope better, and I deal with that much better, and helping me. And as I feel that and I get stronger that way, I even see the challenges that come across now. It's like to chase me, like, okay, are you really strong there, to test me? I understand now that, and it's how life folds. Now I see the beauty of it. Instead of saying, oh, again, to me, this is happening. It's so beautiful when we can overcome and oversee things in a different way as an observer of our own life, but without being so attached to it in that sense that we're going to react, and instead of think, pause, and then do the right thing if we have to. It's very interesting, because I believe none of us, and I read, we all didn't born bad people, we didn't born criminals, we didn't born with all of these bad things attached to us. It's life circumstances who turn human beings for some reason that way, through what we have to live through certain points. It's how we manage to use those lessons then to go ahead. And so it's a hard one. It's with the maturity, but it's worth it when we understand it.
It is, totally. And we get that insight, like you were saying, when we step away and observe. And that's what I've done so many times in my life. There's been the times when I raged against God And I'm going, why are you doing this to me? And that's the victim mentality. That's before we fully understand that it's not being done to us, that it's our life that we came here to live, to learn the contrast.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
he says, I love how I got to see you grow, Isabel.
Thank
We
you.
did get to watch that, didn't we? And we
Thank
have
you.
Oksana with us on YouTube. And Oksana says, good morning, Mother P and Peas. I love the name. I am the world of peace. I am unlocking ancient knowledge and wisdom in my soul and let it guide me through the day. I am divine truth. Yes,
Amen.
beautiful.
Thank you.
So
Beautiful.
glad you're with us, Oksana. And
Yes.
Christina says, thanks, everyone. I started early this year on holiday stuff. So what is done is good enough. I am most sorry having to back down from volunteer stuff, but I'm sure I will still be able to help after I heal post-holidays, adapting in the meantime. Well, Christina, you take care of you. That's what's important right now. And I think, nothing happens without a reason. So there's a reason for you to be sitting on your butt. There's a reason for you doing the self-care right now and taking care of you. And we're all just surrounding you with love and wanting you to heal totally and completely and get back to your bouncy, beautiful self. Tammy Fisk is here, and Tabby is here. Kathleen says, ever since I broke my leg years ago, I thank God I can walk every time I go up and down stairs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When we don't have something or we go through something that really changes us, then it gives us more insight. And one of those insights is being grateful.
Grateful. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been through a lot of times in my life where I almost died. It could have been like an exit point for me. One of those was when I had kidney failure. I've had car accidents. I've had falls where it could have been the end. And so every day when I wake up for at least, I know 12 years now, every day without fail, when I wake up, I say, thank you, God, for another day. Thank you that I have this day to experience and to make a difference in the world. So the things that we go through do change us, and it changes our perspective. It changes how we live our life. Yes. And I love that.
Yeah.
Rosalind is with us. Good morning, Rosalind. So glad you're here. And Tabby says, I believe God brought me through all the things, trauma, etc., because he or she knew they would use me and them to help others someday. Yeah, absolutely. Blue says, yes, though it sounds funny now, from the car accident, I snapped the tube that drains the fluid from my head and crimped them. I have to take medicine so my head does not explode. I was getting high and I was losing my sight. I am okay now, though the exploding head is a funny for the fae and very symbolic. Well, we don't want your head to explode, Jean. We want you totally intact. And I think I know that accident did change you. And I know that it has given you more insight and more love and more honor for yourself. And I'm so glad of that. I'm so glad that it's really helped you to be the person that you are. And you are so loving and giving. And thank you. Thank you. And I see the blessing that you give to others with the Reiki grid. And I believe that is a direct result of what you went through and wanting others to be healed and to be feeling that amount of love and support and compassion. So thank you. Thank you for all that you do for us.
Yes, thank you. I can share, excuse me, I can share, Jean, that I'm so grateful. I've mentioned these, but not in the program here. in a morning cup that last week I was in awful pain with my knee. And it was to the point I've been having this pain for a while, on and off. But this time it was really handicapping me of going up and down the stairs. Anytime I moved, I bent my leg. I almost couldn't do it anymore. And it was so painful. And with all the prayers, and I did time healings and all your beautiful prayers and all you do, and you especially too, Blue Jean, I'm very grateful for you and thank you and blessed, because this week I was resting the weekend. I was, healing, trying to do time heals and doing everything I could. And this week, I can't believe the change. I'm moving again. And like I have one, and I don't feel the pain almost. But at least it's not lacking my movements anymore. And it's amazing. I have absolutely hardly a tiny bit. So this is a miracle to me. And thank you all. And this is possible. That's why I want to share. That's how amazing we can do it with our prayers. And I read this somewhere, when we all get together and with our higher selves and in pray and with a focus of love, what we all can do and achieve, it's unbelievable. And I think these times we're living through, more than ever, the world needs us to do that, not only for ourselves, but to heal our world and our earth.
Absolutely. We have a little troll this morning. Let's just send some love to Allison Garrison on YouTube. Allison, we see you. And please, anybody that's on YouTube, do not click on the link that she's sharing. It's not a good link. And we're going to say goodbye to Allison. We're sending you away with love, and have a blessed day. And may you find peace and love in your life, yes, instead of wanting to bring upset and turmoil and chaos into the world. We love you. We're sending you away now. Bye, troll. All right, let's get back to our family. Annie 7, good morning. Stacy, I'm so glad you're here with us. And that's another one that's healing from a broken bone, a little broken pinky toe. And I don't know what that symbolism is right now with broken bones, but wishing you all the best, Stacy, and hope that you are totally healed. And I miss you, my sister. I was just at Stacy's, and such a beautiful, amazing soul in this world. I just love you to pieces. And Gabby says, Isabel, in the short time I have known you, you have been so amazing and such an inspiration.
Thank you. You too to me. Thank you so much. It's Gabby.
So beautiful. Beautiful, Tabby.
Oh, Tammy. Oh, yes, Tammy. Okay. Thank you so much. You too to me. You're so graceful with your kindness, with your animals and all I know from you. I love you too. Thank you.
Let me just, it's Tabby.
Oh, I thought it was
Tabby.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I'm not quite awake yet this morning to be speaking. And we have Hope that says, Christina is always volunteering and helping people. So I think this chapter in her life is all about slowing down and self-care. And Christina says, I am officially slowed, but far from stopped. I believe that. I really do.
Yeah.
And Hope says, thank you, Blue Jean, for the beautiful healing you are sending nightly. I am seeing great improvements. Thank you. Thank you. Yay.
Thank you.
Awesome. And then we have Blue that said the car accident was great because I no longer fly out 2 times a month and stay home. Ask Brookie. It is very rare I leave my sacred place. Isabel, you are such a joy.
Thank you.
I think Blue, when I was there, we were going. So I'm glad to hear that you've slowed down in that little
Yes.
Angel Mobile too, and stayed in your sacred place there because it is amazing and beautiful. And Tabby says, I thank God, Goddess, for you, Teri, Auntie Jean, Blue Jean, and for the morning cuppa. Thank you, Tabby.
Yeah,
I'm so
Tabby.
grateful for this morning cuppa also. This is what gets me going every day. It brings me peace. It just fills my heart with such joy and such love. And it's the way to start your day, because it is that beauty that we need every morning to know that you are loved.
loved. I love that one.
And
Yes.
Stacy says, Blue Jean sent me healing and it helped my foot. Yeah, she is amazing at sending the Reiki out.
Yes.
And okay, so Oksana says, bones represent the structure of the universe. Bone marrow represents deepest beliefs about the self, how you support and care for yourself. And breaks are rebelling against authority. Wow. That's deep, but I see that. I see how, and sometimes, it's the things that we're doing, like not slowing down or not paying attention when we break a bone, isn't it? Sometimes, I know when I broke my pinky toe, it was way earlier this year in Colorado. I was going fast. I wasn't slowing down. I wasn't paying attention. And there was that obstacle in my way. And boy, does that hurt. But it's a lesson to be learned. And thank you, Oksana, for that information. And she says, thank you for prayers. My son now likes Spanish as he sits next to his best friend, and it makes a big difference for him. Oh, you're so welcome. We have to go to Kuan Yin, don't we? I wasn't ignoring her. I pulled the card earlier, but I haven't even read it or looked at it yet. So let's see what the card says, and then there's some more comments flowing in. And we got to get our prayers out there also. So Kuan Yin's card is the sacred river, and I don't even know how to pronounce this word. I apologize. I think it's Ganji. Just as the sacred river flows and changes course, you too are evolving in your divine path. Changes in the flow of energy within you and in the momentum of your unfolding life path are imminent. This is exciting. You are growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution. Isn't that just what we were talking about? those inner changes. Kuan Yin always knows what we need to hear. So I think that's what we're to take with us today. You're growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution. We're all moving to that point. We're all seeing it happen. We're seeing our world ascend, and we can't keep doing the things we used to do the way we used to do them. It's different now. Everything's different. And I think Kathleen was the one that had a comment, Kathleen Caputo. This pandemic, as difficult and traumatic as it has been for so many, has helped me to slow down, go within, and care for myself. So in some ways, it has been a blessing to me. That's exactly what Kuan Yin was telling us. What the changes are on the inside, we're going to see on the outside. Yes. Beautiful. And Tabby says, Teri, thank you again for your pause technique. It helped Heaven and Scott both. Beautiful, Tabby. Thank you for sharing that. And Blue said, just so you know, when Brookie Star is here, she helps with the grid. And we ask each other to send healing to others, including a bunch of you. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
And Stacy is asking us to add her friend Jim, who has COVID and has oxygen now, but a bit better. And Stacy says, I quit running all over the place too, Blue. I love being home. Oh, your home is such a beautiful, amazing place, Stacy. It's full of peace. And I can see that. I would sit there by that beautiful view any day and just feel the peace in your home. It's amazing. And Jean Blue says, I know we're just going to be trouble when we get together. Stacy. Well, Stacy's coming to Vermont next October, and I don't know if Josh will join her or not, but I think it's going to be such an amazing time. And we're going to do a lot of beautiful energy healing and beautiful just getting together and learning from each other and having fun. That place in Vermont is all about fun. So yes.
Yes, yes.
It's going to be trouble for some, I'm sure. The troublemakers and the Fae are going to make sure that we have fun while we're there. All right, so let's get to our prayers. We have Grace Isis with us this morning.
Good morning.
Gracie, I am so grateful for you. When Gracie and Jean did the show a couple of days ago, what a blessing. What a help it was to me. Isabel, it was so foggy out, and I was driving for 3 hours in that fog. It didn't lift. And as I drove down the road and I just listened to their beautiful conversation and the way they were lifting everybody up, it just lifted me and helped me to focus and to stay on that straight road and not cross over a line or run over or into anybody. So I'm so happy for our Grace Isis and our Jean, Auntie Jean, that can come in here and guide anytime this ship needs to be guided. They are amazing.
They are. They are wisdom in our group. Yes,
Absolutely.
beautiful souls. Yes.
And Gracie says, any words from Yogananda? You know, one of my favorite quotes from Yogananda is, let my smile shine through my eyes, that I may light the hearts of those who are sad. And I know that's paraphrasing because I don't have the book in front of me, but that's one of my favorite quotes. And you can tell when somebody's really smiling, can't you? If it's a fake smile, it doesn't go to the eyes. It just is like, not real. But when you're really smiling, when that smile is coming from your heart, it's coming from inside of you, you see it in the eyes. I think that was a big lesson we learned when we had to everybody mask up and you covered your mouth, which is showing the smile. You could see if people were really smiling because you saw the eyes and you saw if there was fear in there or if there was love and peace. And it's that way always. So when we smile, we're sending that love through our eyes to those we're smiling at. It's not the smile on your face. It's the love coming out of you through your eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. And Kathleen says, oh, that is my favorite quote. Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, and absolutely. Blue says, ooh, Teri, let's take everyone to see Yogananda. Yes, we will. When you come to Vermont, we'll take you to see that beautiful space that's there with the little lake and the house where Yogananda sat and taught. And let's do that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Awesome.
All right. I know we have to get to our prayers.
Okay.
Let's see. Christina's planning on attending Vermont. Yay.
Yeah.
And Jasmine says, good health, peace, and abundance for all. Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you. Same to you. Thank you.
Oksana says, I know that every day for me now is a miracle. I've been doing lots of forgiveness prayers, and also when focusing on something, I see only good, or I only say the words of love and kindness. You know what I use? I use a mantra that I started saying about 10 years ago. Only love and light is welcome here. So when I go into my heart and there may be something bothering me or, some type of judgment or criticism, I just turn that around when I pause and I say, only love and light is welcome here. So we'll do that when we go into our prayer time.
Yes.
And Oksana says, my life is full of wonderful surprises, little and big presents, people reaching out to me. My friend found the best dining room table for me at the wonderful price, and so on. I am so blessed. Oksana, I'm so glad you're having that experience. That's beautiful. All right, and Crystal is on YouTube and says, I am so thankful. And Stacy is telling you that you look beautiful this morning, Isabel.
Oh, thank you, Stacy. Thank you.
And all right, so let's get into the prayers. And Blue says, ooh, Teri, let's take you. Oh, I saw that. Let's take everyone to see Yogananda. Yes, we will.
Yes.
All right, so if you want to add some prayers in, I saw that Stacy added Jim, and I don't think I have him on here already. So let me just take a moment and write that down before I read the prayers. Isabel, are there any that you want to add? We have you and your beautiful daughters in here and your husband. Are there any that you want to add?
No, I want to add all people in need in the world. Send love to them.
Yes.
That's
See
all.
Hope giving us one. Hope's grandson, Trey Horn, who's going through a difficult time. Okay. When I'm writing the names, I like to write who's asking for them for the prayer. That way I know when we can ask for updates, we can know who to go to.
Okay.
And Hope's giving us an update on her niece, Celeste, is back to her healthy self. And thank you all for the healing prayers. She is very grateful. I am going to put a check mark by her name. I think that's wonderful, Hope, and thank you for letting us know that. Celeste gets a check. Yay. Any updates that you all have when we pray for somebody, please let us know. It helps us to know that the prayers are being seen, acknowledged, and answered. And thank you for sharing with us. Oksana's adding Julia and her husband to lift up their relationship and fill with love and light. So thank you, Oksana. And Kathleen says, please add all children that are seriously ill or medically compromised. Got it. All right. So let's go through our prayer list. Remember that each name is a person or an animal or a place that is a living, breathing, loving soul here on earth. So let's lift up Pracheta, Prachir, and Navriti in India, Billy and Tim, Sheila and her sons, Gary and James, Loretta, Joanne Hill, Joanne Castillo, Erica Hoppy, Dania, Suzanne and her family, Jillian and Jackie and her granddaughter Jessa. And I'd love an update on Suzanne. I haven't heard from her in a couple of days, so I might check with her and see how she's doing. Denise Choka, Marietta, and Ed. We haven't seen our Marietta this morning, but she's probably listening to us. Leo Harley and his family, Lakshmi, DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio and their family, Catherine Kovacs and her family and her fur kids, John Paul's family, Franco's family, Mary Jane, Pam and Gordy, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, Christina and Christina's entire family. And Christina, I hope they're on the mend. I know we were lifting them up for all the physical things they were going through. So hopefully there's improvement there. Kathy Hand and her family and her friends, Patty and Sonia, and her co-workers, Jen, Ashley, Nicole, and Valerie. Pat Moss and her sister, Susan, and her daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom. Becky, Charlie and family, Hope and Zena, Andrea Gregg, Deirdre, Annie Seven, her son Grayson, and also Regina and Adam, Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer Langren, her husband Micah, and her brothers Chuck and Ken, Oksana, for you, Amber, your mom, Jenna, and Maximus. And I'm so happy to hear that Max is doing well in school. We've been lifting his teacher up, and we'll continue to do that. Linda Lemieux and her husband Dick and their sons, Stacy Small Lord, her husband Josh, and all of their children, and for Stacy's mom, Karen. Blue and her husband Dave Wolinski and all their fur babies. Karen Palmer, her dad Frankie Riordan, and her husband and daughter Grace Isis, and your father Edwin, and for the Kenya family. Let me read them off. Jean, Cynthia, Helena, Edwina, nieces and nephews, the animals and the fur kids. Kathy Caputo, for your eye and other physical healing, and for your emotional self as well, Kathy, and for you to be strengthened in the service that you offer with Hotto Bear throughout the world. Raymond, Rebecca and Phil, any fires going on out west, Tina Carzo, Tracy, Luz Orsini, Jebby, Jim, Ryan, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Jackie, Brookie, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie Dawson, Winston G. Campbell, Sean, Angel and her husband Derek going through cancer, Lillian Norway, her family, her children, and her mom, Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Elena, Tabby, Bill, Kelly, Jasmine, and your children, Anya and Myra, and your mom, Ronnie, Alba, Mary Lou Burdick, Kim Blood and her sister, Chris, Deirdre's sister, Steph, and her husband, Bob, and her sister, that's her sister and brother-in-law, Edwin, Joni and Adriel, Corinne, Tiago, Tony and husband, Tam in Utah, Vicky, Ken, Dottie and Dawn, Ruth, Stephen, Tammy Fisk and her daughter, Michelle, Bo and Candy Hand, Billy's children, Brittany Kiss, Crystal Nobles and your husband, Dean, and children, Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, Herb, Rochelle and her mom, Rose, Bob Rice and his wife, Joanne, Soma and Yatin, Julia Osborne, Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Sharon Rhea, Karen and family, Eric Turner, Mira Rubin, Nick and family, Lulu the kitty, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Padama, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Catherine and the new baby, Lynn Gallagher, Antonio Papa, Elaine Armstrong, Dania Navarro, Wendy in Florida, Wendy in the UK. And I'd love to hear if there's improvement with Wendy. She had COVID the last I heard. Terry Wilderman and her family, Monsi's daughter, Freddie, Billy Joe, Abha, Mary Crincoli, her friends J.H., Mike S., and John, Chip's family, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Kim, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Kathy and Raymond, Lynn in Florida, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Jason and Heather Powers, Muncie, Christina's friends K and F, Kamal, the Michigan school shooting victims, Maddie, Akil and the orphans in Pakistan, Noel, Heaven and her son, Yuri, who's a veteran, Audie in Florida, Scott, Jim, Trey Horn, Julia and her husband, and all children who are suffering from anything that's going on in their life of a physical or emotional nature. And Christina says, there is improvement in my immediate family, but we are experiencing a huge wave here. I know 2 who have died in the last 2 weeks, 1 in her 20s. Please keep all in prayers, as well as all the overwhelmed medical folks, including those military who have been brought in to help. Thank you, Christina. Oh, and Blue says, please add Dr. Beard and family. He was supposed to operate on Dave and had to cancel due to family issues. He is a Vermonster, and we consider him a friend. He works on the surgical team at Dartmouth, and please add any of his patients who are in desperate need. So that's Dr. Beard. And praying for Dave that he gets that surgery that he needs as well. Okay. Marietta is here, and Marietta says, up, up, up to a higher plane, higher consciousness. Love is really all there is. And Christina says both K and F have now passed, so we will remember their families, Christina. Thank you for letting me know that update. Trying to find them on my list. This is a long list. All right, so I'm just putting that on there. So we'll know to pray for the family every day. Thank you. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Let's remember all of these names as we put them into a prayer circle and surround them with love. Kuan Yin teaches us that love is the energy that heals. Love is what brings us to that place inside that we know that we heal together. And we heal the cells in our body with our breath, with our intention, with our focus on positive energy. So let's do that now. And I want everybody that's listening to these words, whether you're here with us in the moment or you listen to it later, I want you to say that mantra as you breathe in the energy from the divine, bringing it into your heart. Say the words, only love and light is welcome here. Only love and light is welcome here.
Only love and light is welcome here.
You are sharing with your body, with your mind, with your spirit, that you are only accepting that which is healing, that which is positive, that which is going to lift you up, up, up to a higher plane, that which is going to bring your body, mind, and soul into perfect alignment through love and the light of the divine. So that's where we are this morning, is bringing in only love and light. We're letting it cover, first of all, ourselves, cover your own body in and out, cover your mind, cover your spirit in love and light, so that everything is working perfectly. As we accept, align, and allow with who we are and what we are, this is how we heal. So we do the healing first for ourselves, just with that analogy that we hear so much about putting the oxygen on for ourselves before we can help anybody else. This is the same. We heal ourselves first, and then we pour that healing outward into others. So that's what this morning is about, is healing ourselves. So saying that mantra as much as you can throughout the day. If you start to feel yourself slip into a moment And it's going to happen because we're in a world of contrast. But if you start slipping into the victim mentality or into a moment of anger or frustration, let's say you're in traffic and somebody cuts you off or blows their horn at you or whatever it might be, just go back into your heart and say, only love and light is welcome here. I'm only taking in the positive. Anything else is there, but it's not going to come into my being. It's not going to be a part of what I'm doing in the world. So stay in that energy. Only love and light is welcome inside. And anything else is there, but it can stay in its own lane. And we will just love it and send positive energy to it. And then all of these prayer requests that we've lifted up, now that we've taken in love and light into our own heart, we can send that over each prayer request, asking that it be heard, seen, acknowledged for the best and highest good for each one. Now breathe in again. Breathe in that love and light, and then see it going through your body and out the bottom of your feet and down into Mama Gaia. And let's give her some love today. Let's share love and light with our beautiful planet. Let it go all the way to that crystalline center, lighting up all those crystals, lighting up the heart of Mama Gaia. And then see it coming back up through all of the rocks and the sediment and the soil, all the way up through that top layer and into every heart of everyone that exists on the planet, of everything, the mountains, the trees, the lakes, the rivers, the brooks, and the oceans. Let's just send love today. This is all about love and light. Oh, thank you, Mama Gaia, for letting us be on your back. Thank you for taking care of us. So much gratitude to our planet for being here, for the oxygen we breathe. And we pray for peace on our planet, peace in the heart of everyone that exists. And now let's give that love to each other. Every day, we do a heart telephone, letting each other know that we are loved. So, Isabel, would you count us down and lead us in our heart telephone today?
Sure. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you.
You are loved. Remember that all day long. And remember, only love and light is welcome here.
Welcome here. Only love and light is welcome here.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. I am going to play our song to dance us out of here.
So you're in a hurry. Well, you better
Calm down.
We're all friends around you. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins.
No.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Isn't all
Hi, Paul.
Good
morning.
We get to see your hand.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along.
Marlene's with us.
We got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. It's a
It's a
beautiful
beautiful
day.
day.
And Hope is saying hi to Paul, and so is Brookie. She says good morning,
Ah,
Paul. And Deirdre.
thanks, Paul. Everybody saying hi to you.
Yeah, same to you all.
And Blue says hello.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
have a good day. Oh,
Yes, yes, yes. Let's have an amazing day. Love you all so much. And we leave you with
Namaste, you
Hey,
all.
y'all. Bye, everybody. We'll see you later. Have an awesome, thankful